We're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month now through October 15th, and today we'd like to welcome executive producer, host, and creator of the public television series Afro-Latino Travels with Kim Haas. Kim, good morning. It is so great to have you on the show.
Good morning, buenos dias.
Buenos dias. So, Kim, can you tell us about your TV series Afro-Latino Travels and why this was such an important project for you to create?
Well, thank you so much, and happy Hispanic Heritage Month to all. And you know what? This show was so important to me because I was actually a Spanish major in school, undergraduate and graduate school. I lived in Spain in university, and I was learning more and more about Latin America. And as I started traveling to countries like Venezuela and Cuba and Brazil and Puerto Rico, I was starting to see all these people who looked like me, but then I was watching television and I was seeing no one who looked like me and none of these amazing people. And as you travel around Latin America, at least 1 in 3 Latin Americans has African descent. And that really depends on how people, self-identify. And a lot of times researchers believe it's even more than that. So a significant percent of the Latin American population, 1 in 3 at least, has African ancestry, but yet they often feel invisible and go unnoticed. And so much of what people enjoy in Latin America comes from its African roots.
That's amazing. So tell us why it was important to you and how you came upon to highlight all the contributions, stories, and achievements of this overlooked community.
Well, I think because of that, because I had started, just meeting people. So wherever I go, I love the arts. So I was always looking to meet the dancers, the cooks, the chefs, the writers. And as I was looking for these people and I started reading more and studying more, and I found so many of them are Black. And if you go to Rio and you go to Brazil, the people who created samba were Afro-Brazilians. And if you go to Puerto Rico and you learn more about salsa and Cuba, it has its African roots. And so not just the cultural, the dance and music, which I think a lot of people might be more aware of, but the actual infrastructure of these countries. So in Costa Rica, building the Costa Rican Railroad was people of African descent, a lot of them from Jamaica and Barbados, the Caribbean islands. The Panama Canal, again, was built by people of African descent. Viejo San Juan, a lot of times, many people have been to Old Town Puerto Rico, San Juan. That was built, a lot of that by Afro-Puerto Puerto Ricans, enslaved Africans. So there's a lot of Latin America that owes, I believe, a lot of acknowledgement to its African descendants.
That is so interesting. So, Kim, can you tell us about, in addition to season 1 and season 2 of Afro-Latino Travels with Kim Haas, are there any other projects that you're working on to shed light on all the contributions Afro-Latinos have?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things we just came back from a trip to Costa Rica. So I do run tours, and we had an amazing group of people who just want to learn and experience more about the countries that they're probably somewhat familiar with, but not their African roots. So we just came back from Limon, Costa Rica, and Tortuguero, Costa Rica, which, I mean, they're just absolutely incredible. And so the people that I took right from the United States, from all across the country, were hungry to get some more information and learn about Costa Rica's African roots, which are just tremendous and phenomenal.
That's so
So
amazing.
they can always join us on a tour.
Oh, that sounds like amazing. I would love to do that, actually.
Yes.
That sounds so fun.
You're always welcome.
It's entertaining, but it's also educational, so you're getting a lot with one trip, which is amazing. When and where can people watch your show, and then where can people find out more information about your tours?
Well, thank you. Yeah, so you can find us at travelswithkimhaas.com, Haas. So it's travelswithkimhaas.com. I almost spelled my last name wrong. We go on the website and we have plenty of information. You can always or send us an email at info@haas-media.com. But they're really, I think we are so open to anyone joining us. And I think it's an experience. If you love to travel, if you want to get out and see the world and see it through a different lens, we're here to help you do that. And that's what I live for and enjoy. And so they can always reach out to us, travelswithkimhaas.com. And then Create TV, the episodes start airing nationwide September 24th on Create TV, which is PBS's lifestyle and travel channel. And then if you have Passport on PBS, you can catch one or two of the episodes as well on Passport. So there are a lot of ways to find us. And if you have trouble, just shoot us an email.
All right, Kim, thank you so much for your time. We're so excited to watch this series, and happy Hispanic Heritage Month.
Thank you. Gracias.
Gracias.
Adios.
Thank you.